Okay, good night, everybody. Thank you for joining. Okay, we are live, and it is weekend. Okay, so uh, let's dive into the problem. I am a little bit nervous because the risk of failure is always present, but there's nothing for us to be afraid because this is not gambling. We are all here to learn something, and it is time to tackle 3.20. And as you can see, the description says 3.20 and 3.21 because these are related. Use flatMap to implement filter. You know, in here we are going to implement flatMap, and this is a good test to see if we got it right. Along with this example, so I decided to, put this together because they are somehow related. So let's read the description. Write a function, flat map, that works like map, except that the function given will return a list instead of a single result, ensuring that the list is inserted into the final resulting list. Here is its signature, and you know, since they are given the signature, let's just copy the thing and avoid. But it is a good exercise if you want to close your eyes or design this type signature on your own. It's great. I did it in the past 2 years ago. Right now, I think I'm copying this type signature, and they are giving us some kind of test. We can still use Scala test, Scala check, but this is okay. And let's get see the minutes, 3 minutes already. Okay, I don't know what's this because it says average view duration 3 minutes, but there's no one in here. I don't know. I don't know what's this. All right. This URL, as always, as most of the time, is in the video description. Are we connected? Yeah, 22% because okay, in here we have filter some spaces. Let's paste the function plot map, and we are getting this ace, and we have our our explicit list data type like this, a list. Now it's time to suffer and enjoy. Oh, I don't know about you, but sometimes it is a lot of struggle, or at least hard fun. I read in a book. I think I'm just procrastinating with all these comments to avoid to start thinking on the solution. Let's get into it. No, well, we are leaving this filter. Okay, how can we implement flatMap? It behaves works like map, except that the function given will return a list instead of a single result. I don't know. This sounds like I don't know. I don't even know what would be in the body of the function. Well, let's start the thinking process. Um, with a little luck, we are going to, succeed. And if we don't, nothing happens. Just take a look at the solution and keep trying with the next what's this? With the next uh, problems. 697 anything, no code, nothing written so far. Okay, how can we? I think I am thinking just in fall right. This is like magic. So let's start writing fall right. We are sending the list to be processed, to be exercised. And are you able to see the screen? Let us implement this thing, sharpness, or the light emitting from the monitor, from the screen. Fold right is now the okay. I don't know. There's something wrong in here, because if we send this as if we send this f, let's suppose we send a nil. Let's suppose we send an accumulator, an empty list, but if we send df, if we send this f as is, we're going to hit a problem, because right expects two parameter function, no. So let us try, see what happens. Let us try. Start writing, and if it doesn't work, we can use a recursion explicitly with pattern matching, like this, and trying to find ways to combine the results into a single list. These problems are just like one line of code, and it takes like the entire hour. We need a function, takes 2 parameters. Um, you know, if this f will produce a list, how can we combine these two parameters? I think we have append over here, and we have concat. Okay, let's suppose we apply f to a. That will give us a list. Now we need to append, and append needs to list. So the only problem here will be the order, because let's bring oh my god, 12 minutes. Let's bring this this test. Let's place this space. Let's paste this thing over here. One, two, three. One, two, three. One, two, three. Okay, we're passing the 1, 2, 3, A2, and the function list 2, and it should result on 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. So here, append. If we append accumulate, I think it will be switch. But let's try it this way, and if it doesn't work, if the list is reversed, we will switch this argument. What's this? Okay. You saw the error. We have the list because we copy paste. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Okay. I think we got flatMap. There you go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Yeah. I think we should write a function to convert from this format to the list, so it is obvious, so the structure is obvious. Otherwise, we don't know. It is quite difficult to see if this is a nest list. But I think we got it. What do you guys think? So 15 minutes minus 7 minutes. Now, I experimented an interruption. Look at this. Look at this. This is because look at this. 16 minutes. And there was a message over here that the interruption about some internet issue. Well, it's time to implement filter. With flatMap. I think I'm going to copy paste this. And we will call filtrar. Well, Spanish word for filter. Now, this should not work. Let's comment this. You see? Now I decide to little bit more suffering. God, what am I doing this? Why do we do the things we do? Okay, filter using flatMap, and let us check. This is great, you know. Okay, what can I say about this? Did you get it? Because this is for you. What can I say right here? Yeah, flatMap AB. You got the ace, you got the function, and you got the. It was provided. Then we use full right. We send the ace. We send the accumulator an empty list because you want a list. And then you send the function a for every a in ace and the accumulator, which is an empty list. And remember, full right go traverse the list to the very right and starts processing with this function. So f of a, f of 3, and appends, which is 3, over here, 2, 2, 1, 1, and appends 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, which is what we saw over here. Now filter. Now I don't know. Filter ace, the boolean. My God, I don't know. 20 minutes. Probably it was a bad idea to try to solve two exercises in the same session because now I don't know. I'm starting to feel some blockage in my mind. And let's get rid of that and filter it receives and let us read the use flatMap to implement filter. Okay. Is it right? Filter use flatMap. Okay. What can we do? We can use float right like in here or magical function because now we need to use flatMap. Since they want, if they want that, we need to give what they want. We need to give what they want. And flatMap accepts a list, and we got a list to send. And flatMap accepts a function, expects a function which accepts kind of another vocabulary, non-standard. So expects is the way to go. A function from A to a list of B. Oh my God, what I was thinking. What I was thinking when I choose to solve two problems. We have a P from A to Boolean. What can we do here? What can we do here? Are we still online? Yeah, 22 minutes. We have a predicate from A to Boolean, and we need a function A to a list of values. My God. What can we do? Okay, they have this. Well, we need to use that. I we need to construct a list. I was this bit to use counts because it is a list. Now that I see this, because I will be using something like, I don't know, this I was, you know. But now let's just use what they are doing. My list of P of I, and that's all. Are we in Lisp with too many parentheses? Okay, okay. So yeah, you need to We need to. You can call this. This is nonsense. Okay. You can call this A as you want. Uh, and A's is my list of A. I is of type A. Found Boolean. What's this? I'm not understanding this. What if we do something like this? We are. I am starting to think over here. I don't like this, but you know. Mm, you see the error? 27 minutes. Okay. Found from A to Boolean, which is correct. And they want a function. And here we have a list, which is uh, correct. This is not. Uh, this is not the correct type. You need to send a function. From A to my list of A. I don't know. This is hard, I suppose. This should be marked as a because I can't see. Let's use this. Let's use A. Yeah. A. If we apply this, we will get from function from A to Boolean, and they want from A to my list of B. I'm not sure why it doesn't like this. This function. I'm not sure how to transform. I think it was too adventurous to try to tackle the two exercises because now I have the pressure of the time. 30 minutes. I'm starting, I am starting to think of the pressure of the time. M- My God, if you read this and you are an expert, just put in a comment how the kind of reasoning that should we use from the very beginning to this to transform this p, which is from a to boolean, the function of a to my list of b. I am not thinking. What if we use const as we were thinking at the beginning, which is I'm not getting this. Let us think. Let's not despair. I think we are going to use the same method as we used yesterday for the map. For the which one was filter? Yeah, in here we ended exercising the thing, but I'm not for every element. I'm not saying how to do this. For every element in ACE, we need to, we will have to exercise this. Let's try with this list. Um, for every element, let's start with one. What do we need to do? If we do something like this, do you think we need to do something like this? I don't know. I'm not sure. Right. We don't have this thing. Let us get rid of these three numbers to see if it wasn't changed. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, we got it. Thirty-five minutes. Yeah, that's it. I okay. I was a little bit at some point. I despaired a little bit. Let's suppose this was an interview question or yesterday. Yesterday we exercised filter with alt right. At some point, the interviewer might think this guy is lost. But if you are in the interview, and this has happened to me, you know, don't try not to block yourself, which is difficult because the brain is the way that in the case you have this personality. But uh, what I'm learning here is that even when you are wasting too much time, or if the thing feels like it's not going anywhere, you should keep. We should keep mm, trying to find ways to exercise what we know. In the case of filtrar, it was to exercise Paul right in its entirety. And in the case of filter with flatMap, we started to, again to see the kind of result result that was expected. And we were given sorry, the incorrect data types. We were naive in our first attempts. You remember we were sending a list, my list of P of A, a Boolean. Uh, just try to make happy the compiler and the function, even when your brain tell you another thing. If your brain says like just construct a list and send a list, you have to say, well, we need to send a function from A to my list, and we need to use this P somehow. And the brain, your brain, our brain, find its way. Sometimes it takes hours, 6 hours, 1 week, depending on the problem. Keep at it. Don't worry. You know, don't dismay. And I read about this law, Parkinson law. Okay, we are done here. Right now, this is like the ceremony after the suffering or the joy, depends on you. Yeah, 40 minutes. There is this Parkinson law that the work it spans throughout the time you schedule for a given task. This URL will be our starting point for the next session. We have a long way to go with these exercises. I think 2 exercises was too much, but it was great. We forced ourselves. And it feels good. If you are starting your path with functional programming or Scala, these stuff are not straightforward at the beginning. And it is not the case that the language is difficult. It is the problems in this paradigm. And, you know, I think I'm finished. I'm finishing the thing because I don't want for you to spend more time with this stuff. Bye. Have a good night. Almost 8 o'clock p.m. over here in Mexico, South Mexico, and happy weekend. Since I am unemployed, I don't have the concept of weekends. I reserve some hours on Saturday to, wander around. But most likely tomorrow I will be doing some live. I don't know. Yes. Have a look at my website and the other videos in the channel if you like animation. I will try to upload more guitar stuff. Bye. Thank you very much and happy weekend.